finite automata with input now. We will be starting with finite automata with output. The two machines that have finite automata with output are Moore machine and Mealy machine. Moore machine is the output is dependent on state only, and in Mealy machine the output is dependent on state as well as input. So it is a Moore machine to be converted into Mealy machine. The Moore machine is given. Moore machine is given. Present state is Q0 and the output for Q0, lambda Q0 is 1 because in Moore machine it is only dependent on the state. So lambda Q0 is 1, lambda Q1 is 1, lambda Q2 is 0 and lambda Q3 is 1. The output is only dependent on the state. So these are all the lambdas depending only on the state, and on taking input 0 or 1 we have transitions to other states. So when we convert this Moore machine into equivalent Mealy machine, for each transition there is a formula del qi x is equal to qj if del qi x is equal to qj, then output of that transition will be lambda qj is equal to y. For each transition qi on x, input is x, current state is qi, what is the next state? Qj. And what will be the output that will be associated with qj will be lambda qj, and that is y in the case. And every qj will be associated with a y, and that becomes the Mealy machine. Let us draw it. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. Now, for input I is equal to 0, for input I is equal to 0, we need to have two columns, next state and output. We need to have two columns, next state and output. So here we will be, next state will not be changing because we are making equivalent Mealy machine. So we will write the next state as it is, Q1, Q3, Q2, Q0, and here Q2, Q2, Q1, Q3. Fine. Q1, Q3. Now see, depending on the transition Q0 on 0, what will be the output? What will be the output? This will be y, and that will be what? Nothing but lambda of Q1. This output will be lambda of Q1. This output here will be lambda of Q3. Here it will be lambda of Q2, and here it will be lambda of Q0. Same way here, the output y here will be lambda of Q2, and here lambda of Q2, lambda of Q1, and lambda of Q3. So we see here, if we check the lambdas over here, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, only one lambda is 0. Q2, lambda Q2 is equal to 0. Lambda Q2 is equal to 0. Rest all lambdas are 1. So first we will see where there is a Q2, we will put lambda Q2 as 0. There is again a Q2 here, we will put lambda Q2 is 0. Again a Q2 here, we put lambda Q2 is equal to 0. Now we'll check if there are any Q2s, because here only lambda q2 is 0, all lambda q0, lambda q1, lambda q3, all are ones. So rest of the places we can have ones because only lambda q2 is equal to 0. So we have put for lambda q2 here 0, for lambda q2 here 0. Rest lambda q1 is 1, lambda q3 is 1, lambda q0 is 1, lambda q1 is 1, lambda q3 is 1. So we have converted the Moore machine into its equivalent Mealy machine with the formula that there will be a transition Qi with on input X, the next state transition is coming to be Qj, and what is the output that is to be associated with Qj is lambda Qj is equal to Y. So we associate if there is a Q1, what will be the output? Lambda Q1. If it is Q3, it will be lambda Q3. If it is Q2, lambda Q2. So the Moore machine is converted into its equivalent Mealy machine. And if the an input string is taken and checked with both of these machines, you will get the same output for Moore machine and for Mealy machine. Same output string you will be getting. Okay, thank you.